Well, hello there. This is D, and welcome to Uneven. I am sitting here in my living room in my blue comfy chair. Murphy's chewing on a bone behind me. I have my hot chai on a coaster on the table next to me. And I brought up YouTube on the TV, and it is relaxing me. That's right. It's relaxing me. Today I'm going to tell you why that is. One of my goals on this podcast is to kick things up a notch and get back to where I'm producing more regular content. I was offline for a while and I wasn't producing much, and in the podcast I recorded yesterday I mentioned that's about to change. And the only way to really convince you of that is to show you. So here I am the next day with a new podcast. Today we're going to talk on relaxation. This is a hard one. For those of us who struggle with stress, anxiety, panic attacks, benzo withdrawal and bind, whatever it is that is stressing you out from within or from the world around you, managing that stress and reducing that stress and finding a way to find peace and relaxation in your life can be one of the most difficult battles you may ever face. And yes, I speak from experience here because it's a battle I've been fighting for a long, long time. There are a lot of tools and methods that we can use to help us manage, reduce, limit the anxiety and stress we feel in our lives. Some of those are well-known and proven methods like meditation, mindfulness, exercise, yoga, and many others. But other ones are a little more obscure, ones that we've come across in our lives and found that they've been beneficial to us. Today I want to focus on just one of those. I just want to talk about one channel, one source that I found to be beneficial sometimes. And that is YouTube. And you can use this for any other video streaming platform, but I'm going to focus on YouTube today because it's the one I use most often, in fact, too often. And just like almost everything the internet provides, there is good and bad to each. YouTube is a double-edged sword. It can create more irritability, anger, anxiety, stress than a lot of things, especially when you watch it nonstop and you click on things that are stressful nonstop and you keep getting them because that's what the YouTube algorithm does. But that same algorithm also works in reverse. If you start to watch more content that is relaxing to you, you'll get more and more recommendations of that also. While I am trying to reduce the amount of YouTube I watch, I'm also trying to modify how I watch content, what I choose to watch on the channel. I have come across almost unlimited amount of relaxation content on YouTube. Let me tell you 3 of the ones that I've enjoyed the most. One is I found a whole series of channels that are jazz music with these beautiful sceneries. Some of them are graphically created, some of them are photos, some of them are slightly animated. It doesn't matter, but maybe it's a fire pit at a cafe by a lakeside. Maybe it's a seaside resort in Barbados. It doesn't matter. Whatever's relaxing to you. Maybe it's the light rainfall coming down off some tree limbs at autumn. And then they often have nice, smooth jazz in the background. I sometimes will play those channels all day long just to relax. And I can look up there and I see that imagery, and it's like it's a window when I'm sitting in my living room and I have my laptop on my lap and I'm working on my computer, and I look up and I get that nice relaxing image, and I have the nice sound in the background, the music playing. Another one I found to be quite beneficial is sceneries. There are a lot of different videos out there of different sceneries, especially world travel sceneries and animals that you can just watch and let run in the background. Sometimes they have music playing behind them. Sometimes they're just the ambient sound. Other ones I've really found too have been weather. You can find a nice channel of just a soft rainstorm with the visual view of the rain falling down and the sound of it just tapping on the roof or on the patio. And depending on your taste, I've also come across some futuristic ones of future sci-fi type villages or worlds, and where flying cars are going by, and it has maybe some soft, somewhat futuristic music in the background. It whatever works for you is okay. The primary goal here is that it relaxes you. Now you can find all of these quite easily on YouTube and other platforms that are similar. All you got to do is go do a quick word search like autumn jazz scenery or jazz cafe, or do Italy seaside or futuristic world with soft music, or just find some keywords, and before you know it, you'll find one or two you can click on. YouTube in its fancy algorithm will recommend some other ones to you, and before you know it, you'll be watching some videos. There are so many things on YouTube that can be relaxing, and you can play those in the background, or you can even just sit there and watch them and kind of veg out. But I found they can be helpful. Little things, little tricks, little tools. When we have enough of those, we can pull those out when we need them, and they can help relax us. My favorites lately have been YouTube videos with soft jazz or piano music, or ambient sounds and visions of the Swiss Alps or the Spanish seashore, or the cabins over the water in Bora Bora. Whatever it is that soothes your soul is good. Find ways to maybe soften the world around you a little bit. Find time to focus on relaxation. The world is nonstop trying to get you heightened. Sometimes it's important to take the time to counteract that with some relaxation. That's it for today. Don't forget to check out our new Uneven community, which will be launching October 1st. Thanks for listening to this, and I look forward to seeing you soon. Hey, this is Dee. Thank you so much for stopping by and checking out our podcast. I do need to remind everyone that this podcast is for informational purposes only and should never be considered medical, psychological, or professional health advice of any kind. If you or someone you know is dealing with significant mental health issues, please seek professional help. Resources can be found in our show notes and on our website at unevenpodcast.com. Take care of yourself, and I'll catch you on the flip side.